I can't think of a time more fraught with anxiety than right now. Although I sometimes wonder if it's always been this anxious throughout the ages. We're just privy to each other's anxiety quotient now through social media. The smartphones certainly must be lending itself to the skittish nature of our lives, right?
We're flooded with... And the people that made the smartphones, they knew how to make them addictive. There's actually a cool book called Hooked, How to Make Addictive Products. The problem is, the more time you spend on them, the thinner the brain's cortex, especially for children. So it's sort of a bad idea. We have to be careful and put them away. And channels, news channels, know how to hook you, and they do it with negativity. And so we are anxious, even though both you and I grew up in a time where we would have air raid drills, that we would actually get underneath our desks because we thought, you know, the Russians may nuke us. So we're actually living in a safer time, but we feel like things are more dangerous because anything that bad happens, everybody knows almost immediately.
Yeah, I was semi-petrified by those drills, duck and cover, when I was a youth, but we also would laugh at it, as kids do. I would be much more petrified if I was a kid now. To think that there can be a mudslide in, you know, Darfur, and you can be reading about it and see pictures of it in IMAX on your phone like 20 minutes later. It literally is the very definition of TMI. I feel for our children. You know, this amazing tool that's taking them into the next generation has saddled them with so much, in my eyes.
And it's addictive. I have never seen the level of teenage boys addicted to pornography, and that's shrinking their brain.
In the spec, that would show?
That would show. Is decreased blood flow to the front part. So the most important part, so the part of you that makes you human is the front third of our brain, largest in humans and any other animal, 30% of the human brain, 11% of the chimpanzee brain, 7% of your dog's brain. So we're actually making it smaller through these addictive changes where, and I talk about this in the book, we wear out our pleasure centers, and so the level of teenage depression has skyrocketed. It's tripled since I've been a psychiatrist. And it's like, well, why is that? You know, is it the bad food? Is it the toxic products we put on our bodies? Is it we're addicted to our smartphones and video games? It's probably all of those things. But when you learn to love and care for your brain, then you really do feel better fast.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.